Senior Youngins.
Yo, we're doing it.
What's going on, guys?
Nah, nothing much, bro.
Keep it up. What do you guys get up to today?
Oh, Jack, guys.
Sleep, woke up, ate, sleep, came here.
Yeah, same thing, man.
Same thing.
Same old. Stop worrying.
Explosion.
Nah, yeah, you guys having a good time. You guys just released a single a couple of days ago.
Banger, man. Summer banger.
Yeah. How's the feedback from that? It's going good, eh? Going viral.
Yeah, bro. We've got
It's popping
off. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, we've got heaps of good feedback from that.
Free trending. Then you have the haters.
But then again, you know, you always get the good in and you always get your haters. It is what it is. That's how the game comes, you know.
That's what it is, bro. But yo, let's go from the beginning. This is your first interview, right?
Yeah.
Proper.
Oh, yeah, proper.
Right. So introduce yourself one by one.
I'm serious.
My name's Rico Thomas. My name's Lely.
Right. And how did the Senior Youngins begin? Let's get into that story.
To be honest, we had Hefty at the start. It was just me. Well, it was supposed to be him first. I was just caught up in HSC and everything. Yeah, he got caught up in some stuff. And me and Hefty, I tried to get Hefty into it. I told him to come. And then I messaged this guy because I knew him from school. I knew him around school. And then me and him started talking to each other about music. And then, yeah, we got together two studio sessions?
Yeah, 2 sessions.
In Central?
Studio.
No, we got together a studio session in Central. And we just we just made a song, but like we made the song in like 4 hours.
4 hours.
Because we had 2 days in the studio, about 2 hours each. But the first day was me and this guy. And then Hefty came the second day.
How was that first studio session?
I was nervous, eh?
Yeah, this guy was.
I couldn't even rap. Like,
yeah, if you hear the original version of Who You With, this guy was like 21, 61 decimal. Like there wasn't energy. So I had to G him up. Now it's natural in the mic, man.
Was that your first time making a song?
Yeah.
No,
me and him.
We made an OG kickback track, G40 kickback track.
Yeah.
With Nate Dogg, Regulate, instrumental.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube, G40 kickback track.
Have a gaze at that. That was our first track, but that was alright because in the studio it was only me, him, and one of the boys. So we were all confident in that studio, but then, yeah, that was just a muck around.
So the first proper song you guys made as a group was Who You With? You, Hefty, and
just got here.
Yeah. What song did you come along?
I came in Pull Up.
Yeah,
Pull Up.
Right.
In a Harley.
Yeah. No, but Pull Up. We made we had a draft to it first, and it was me, this guy, and just me and you, eh?
Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Yeah, it was just me, this guy, and Jimmy. But we were just mucking around at the studio. We first made our song, and then we thought it was just gonna be a draft for us, and we ended up and when Hefty left, we ended up.
Our manager heard it.
Yeah.
He thought we could work something.
And then I had to get him into it, and we jumped on, finally.
Right. And what happened to Hefty?
No, to be honest,
he done his own thing. He said he could. Yeah, he just done his own thing.
Working
Yeah.
himself. So
Was it like a fallout, or was it just like a mutual?
I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think he was.
To be honest, it was a fallout. Yeah, we had a fallout.
You want to get into it? Let's get into it.
Probably not too much.
Yeah.
But
whatever you can.
I don't know. He just didn't like the way we were
just
going.
had a different message.
He had a different mindset for me and this guy here. He just decided one day to tell us that he was leaving. It is what it is.
And how did that affect how you guys feel? Like, because you guys started together and like one of them just pulled out while the journey's just starting.
To be honest,
God's plan, but it worked out in the end for us.
Yeah, it worked out at the end because, I'll be honest, he wasn't really himself at the studio.
Yeah, but you at the end we started noticing the changes.
Like you could tell, he never brought that energy from probably our second song. He never brought the energy.
Do you think that's a common thing with groups, like they end up partying somehow? Like,
yeah, well, at the same time, it was hard for me to get him to the studio. I had to, at the first day he couldn't. I told him to come, couldn't even work, and they couldn't even wake up. Didn't have that the energy to come. Yeah, he didn't want to come. So the second day I had to force him. He still came late the second day. Like I had to call him a few times so he can make it. But yeah,
So that drive wasn't there from the
no,
start.
wasn't there from the start.
Right.
Until we dropped the song, and then probably the second song he had that drive, but then just went away after that. But he's doing his own thing now. We're doing our thing.
Right. And what got you into music originally?
No, I think from young night, just I guess
Just
all
an
of us,
escape.
yeah.
An escape.
Well,
From
you know, from reality, you know, you can write your reality and put it onto a beat, and then you can tell your story through a song. I guess that's just how we see it.
mm. The reason for that, cause like you guys been out for a year, right?
Yeah.
And the scene is just like scene is brand new, you know.
Yeah.
So everyone has a different motive for why they're joining, you know. One could be this, one could be to try to go viral quick. Another one could be like proper passion, you know.
Yeah.
Which you guys seem to have, cause hearing your story, like you wanted to get in the studio, get your mates involved, you know. But yeah, like making who were you with, right?
Yeah,
That's the name.
Yeah, that's
Right. What was that about?
Right. To be honest, it's just about our dramas. Trouble. Yeah, no, it's just everyone knows what it was about. If you listen to the song, we all know who it's towards, whatever it is. So yeah, song explains itself.
Right. So like the message you guys were rapping about, like street beef, violence,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And one thing I noticed, you guys were like wearing masks as well, and then down the line you guys got rid of that. What was that about?
Oh, I had trouble with like the Boys in Blue. We had troubles. Yeah, we had our first show cancelled because of them, and not just that as well because of our mask
Name.
and our name as well. Yeah, they said that we had to take it off before we could move on, or else we couldn't do any shows, couldn't do more music, whatever it is.
So it's more like a branding thing.
Yeah.
Right? Or like they saw you guys coming as like I guess another gang group or something.
Yeah.
So in
Other words.
And
other words, from church.
Or criminal organisation.
Motorcycle MC.
You know, bikie gangs.
do you think the police is doing that on purpose, like just target upcoming groups? You know? Or is it like the message in the music that makes them like, oh, yo, we can't allow this, you know?
Yeah, I reckon it's the message in the music.
Right. And since you guys like rebrand yourselves, you know, how do you think the difference is? Like, these guys get targets still? Like,
They've eased off.
Yeah, they've eased off a bit, but we still get it now and then.
right.
Like even with this, like the COVID stuff, it's covering it all. Like if it wasn't for COVID, we'd probably have a few shows shut down because of it. We've already had a few shut down because of the cops.
Yeah, that's why we go to other states.
Yeah, to other states because New South Wales coming.
New South Wales won't let us.
You guys just actually came back from a tour in Darwin.
Yeah, in Darwin.
Yeah.
How was that?
Wow, that was hectic.
It was
Different
actually,
atmosphere.
yeah,
Different
different
atmosphere.
Well,
Energy up there.
At the start, when we got told they were going to Darwin, we were like,
Who's in Darwin?
who the hell knows us in Darwin? And then we ended up going to the show. We're like, wow,
Good
it's a good turnout, eh?
Good turnout.
Everyone's singing the songs
It's
and
good.
everything.
Especially for my first show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
And there was one time in Darwin.
Oh,
we-
yeah.
We went down, we went for a walk, me and this guy, and then there was this guy he was working. He just stopped working and just started running to us and he was like, can I have a photo? And I'm like, bro, he's working, man.
Even the next day we finished performing, kids lined up at outside.
Oh yeah, outside the hotel asking us to come down and we're like,
35
alright.
degrees and all in chappies.
Yeah,
Good energy.
it's pretty hot up there, eh?
Did you guys expect that coming into the game? Like, the quick, like, because you guys build a quick fan base, like, if you go to Darwin, obviously,
Yeah.
like, it's pretty dry up there.
Yeah, it is.
But for you to have, like, fans running up to you in your hotels and that, did you guys expect that?
No, not at all.
No way.
Or at least that quick?
Oh, not even that
quick.
quick. Not that quick, but I don't know, we didn't expect that.
Yeah. I was shocked that the whole actual Sydney scene is just popping up over there. Like, I just,
Yeah.
like you know.
Like, it's not just us, but
Yeah.
every
Other artists,
all
yeah.
artists in Sydney pretty much get into everywhere in Australia.
Right. And where would you guys like to tour next when the stuff everything goes away?
Probably.
But we've already
No,
we've
a
got
lot.
a few.
I think we've got one in Dubai.
We've got a few. We've got a few lined up already, but we're just waiting on the borders to open.
Yeah.
But it'll be mad to go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
We've got a mad fan base
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Mad fan base.
They love the music too. They have different genre, like One Love concert.
Right.
That helps.
What was it like performing your first performance to a sold out crowd?
Basically down.
Oh, in Darwin. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
basically,
it was sweet. Oh, it was fun actually. With the Rock Boys, it was fun. If it was any other boys, it would have been awkward. It would have been.
Right.
But yeah,
Probably because we're all in the piss as well.
Oh, yeah?
Nah, check.
I,
Oh, sober the whole time.
Do you think COVID affected the whole scene?
Right.
Yeah.
Big time, I reckon. Big time.
Because, like, I think last year and a half ago, everything was just running, you know?
Yeah.
Full engine.
Everything was busy.
And now that everything is just on lock,
Yeah.
everyone is just kind of lagged.
That's what I feel like. I feel like the COVID, it stunted the growth of like the whole scene. Imagine if COVID wasn't here, you know, freaking everyone would have shows and all that.
clubs limited.
Because
to
us,
spots and
before COVID happened, like, we had a lot of shows
yeah.
lined up there.
We just came back from Brisbane.
Yeah, we came back from Brisbane, and then I think we had like a two-week break before we go back into another show. And then COVID just hit, and
And it got cancelled, bro.
Yeah.
But do you think, because you guys didn't stop working, you know, do you think COVID's really showing true artistry? Like, it brings out people's true colours?
Our work rate's been crazy. We've been shooting nearly working. We got
heaps of songs.
sneak peek of 8 songs ready.
Something
like that. 8
No
songs ready.
Because, like,
8, 9 or 50, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Around that range.
because, like, if you really have a passion for music, there wouldn't be like, oh, COVID is around. I'm gonna wait till it's over, you know?
No, even when COVID happened, man, we still had that drive to go into the studio and make some bangers, man.
Right.
Like S-Shades as well.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was like an unplanned song, man.
Yeah, that was the biggest
Like, I think we had a
changed
few.
it. He started, he was making a beat and we weren't feeling it.
Right. We'll get into that, but
Right.
let's talk about your second track.
Oh, yeah.
How did that come
Oh,
about?
Come on through.
Bro, to be honest, it was our manager Dibs.
Yeah.
Like, because he seen us going into that direction of drill,
Yeah, so he tried to pull us
and then
out.
he pulled us out to that party vibe kind of.
Because in our hearts, we wanted to do another, like a heavy deal.
Yeah, that was our heart, yeah.
It turns out Come Through, what, is that our biggest song? Or is it In Us Five?
No, it was fun.
Yeah, but it's one of our biggest songs now, you know?
Do you think the party scene is like a bit more marketing, like, you know?
Marketing wise,
Yeah, it is. I reckon, yeah.
Because drill, what's your guys' thoughts on drill as a genre in Australia?
I reckon it's dying out.
I mean, it's dying out now.
And why do you think so?
Repetitive, eh? I reckon it just gets repetitive and like everyone gets sick of hearing the same thing, you know, deep him, shiv him, like, you know, that guy.
Yeah, 100%. When you hear like that type of music and then the party vibes comes out of nowhere, and you're like, fuck, this catches more people's ears. Because not everyone wants to walk around 24/7 trying to be, you know, this gangster listening to one song. But everyone wants to vibe. And we're trying to catch everyone's ears, not just a little,
you know,
all the islanders only.
Yeah, not the islanders by themselves, or, you know, not just Western Sydney as a whole. We want the whole world, maybe, you know, we can.
Right. So you guys wanted to steer away from that violence and really
I think we change our mindset. If we're good with music, we change genres.
Yeah.
Get into more genres and get paid for it.
And we're like basically showing everyone that we can, you know, we can do different type of music, not just stick to drill, not just, you know.
How do you guys think drill music or like rappers rapping about like violence, shiving this and that affected violence like in the Western scene or like the whole scene in general?
Well,
it's not fast.
To be honest, it's happened. It's
always
pretty normal,
been there.
but
It's always
just
been there.
the music bringing it, like, it's brought it out more.
Didn't get caught.
Yeah, no.
We went from bellies to face mask.
All this stuff that's happening now, bro, it's happened like
ages
ago. It started ages ago, and it's been happening for a while.
Now we just rap about it.
But like now that people's been rapping about it, it just makes it worse. It makes it look worse, but it's normal.
Really, it's
It's
always
just
been
normal.
like that.
I don't think it's good that it's normal to us.
Yeah.
But you guys like, obviously like making party bangers now, you know? Do you guys think we'll ever go back to that drill stuff, rap about your reality? Or do you guys think we'll just leave that behind and just continue going?
I don't think it's storytelling from now on. I think it's
Yeah.
we tell our story.
It's like when we dropped Send 'Em, like we were on the party mode before Send 'Em, and then when, like, you know, we just felt like we had something to say, and we wanted to say it, and like we just decided to come with Send 'Em.
What was the message behind Venom? Or like,
FUCK the op.
If you know, you
Does
know.
that spell? What does that spell?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know.
How does that spell?
Like I
but
said,
listen
it's
to
the
that.
songs. The song. just listen
I'll
to the
tell you now.
lyrics, it was-
No, all lyrics on that was not a lie. It was false.
Just yeah, let's see.
No, it speaks for
for
itself.
itself.
Everyone out there that listens to it, they know. They
Right.
know what it's about.
now let's talk about your latest track, Ashes.
Ooh.
Oh, that was the accident.
It's shy,
actually.
it's shy,
Yeah,
it's
that
shy.
We were just
Yeah.
saying, this song was just making a beat, and he took his time with it. They went out for a smoke, and then he was working around. And he played it, and I was like, yeah, both my head to it. And then these two came in after the smoke. We just sat there, just popping our head, and we all fitting our lyrics together in that one chorus.
Yeah, and then,
But anyway, that was like, we were like mucking around on that song.
all of a sudden we were like, Esha.
Everyone was just screaming Esha in the studio, and we were like,
At first it
oh,
was Esha, Esha, Esha.
that's how it was.
Who came up with the chorus?
Oh,
We all did,
grouping,
we
yeah.
we all did different lines.
Yeah,
And then, what was it? Hooligan have said that we thought maybe we could
yeah,
use
like, and when everyone looks at Hefs, they're like, you know, each
Tell
one.
them
They
each one.
tell them
Tell
we're
them
each
go
one.
next
Like, we wanted something that when everyone looks at us, you know, they look at us. Now
Well,
they
it's
look
the
at us as
Esha guys.
Esha. It's the Esha guys.
So yeah.
Everybody say.
With that trademark we got it on our shirt. We got new gear coming in too.
Yeah, merch is coming out soon.
Yeah.
So, do you guys reckon Hebs had an impact and influence in the making of that track?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, no way.
You got people doing tattoos on their legs. Tell them
Yeah,
about
tell them
doing
doing
it.
it well, you know?
Like it's not that big that people getting tattooed.
Now, are we expecting a collab anytime soon with Hebs? Do you guys like work with him?
We talk.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I really love the bro.
don't be mad, eh? But who knows? Maybe along the line.
If he's
Yeah,
watching,
hopefully.
if he's
Yeah,
watching.
if you're watching,
If he's watching, for each one.
We'll send this to him.
Yeah.
Send him.
Send
Now, yeah, you guys look like you guys got like good energy and that, you know. How is it like when you guys get in the studio? Is it like the same thing, or is it like work?
Yeah,
But it's the same thing, eh?
Same thing.
sometimes you can't stop laughing.
Yeah, sometimes our manager gets pissed off because we keep laughing, not making the song. But
No, we get the job done.
yeah, we get it done at the end of the day. But
My first session in the club, I had to wait day one, and Blue Boy walked up, and I was trying to record my lines.
and Creed
And
the
I
kid will think,
messaged, I created the kid, and I messaged this bloke. I was like, tell him to get out. I was like, I'll just wait for him to get out, and now I can.
But I mean, if you guys enjoy it, you know, that's the way to go, you know.
Yeah.
It makes everything more easier. Where do you guys think the scene is headed?
North. Well, what do you reckon?
Great Northern.
Great Northern.
No, unknown.
Maybe the party vibes there.
Yeah, party vibes.
But it is summer. It
Summer.
is summer. So
Like Belly Boy said, fucking put a smile on your face, stop being a hard cunt.
100%.
Do you think that message will have a longevity, like making sure everyone is having a good time, you know?
Oh, yeah, it does. But I reckon like all the time the game evolves. You know, you came drill just came out of nowhere, and now it's starting to evolve into like, you know, even the beats have changed. It went from like just full like kind of UK drill type beats. Now it's like the beats are evolving as well, same as the lyrics. You know.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 100%.
So, the beats being UK, what do you guys think an Australian sound sounds like? Besides like Cursor, da da da. those were like the OGs, right?
Yeah.
But the new generation, can you guys pinpoint like a genre that you say, oh,
Is
that's an
straight
Australian
Aussie.
sound? Yeah.
Western Sydney.
Western Sydney.
Western Sydney.
You think Western Sydney is the most influential state in Australia? Or area in Australia?
I
Western
reckon.
Sydney.
I reckon for the whole game in Australia,
Yeah.
starting with Ozrap starting in Western Sydney.
Yeah, they did it. Popped off in Western Sydney.
And then all the other states start coming in. Like give my props and shout out to them. You know they're doing a good job, but you gotta give your props to the originators. I reckon.
Like Curse on that.
Yeah.
Curse
Yeah,
legend.
Who did you guys listen to growing up?
Fuck.
Curse
In Australia?
on
But I listened to Pistol Beat and Enzo, mate.
Yeah,
Pistol Beat and
Enzo.
Because they've been in the game for a while.
Hey, I was still.
They started the game,
I
right, to be
started.
honest.
They're really the OGs when you think
Yeah,
about
they're
it.
OGs, bro.
Even Hefs, bro, freaking ages ago.
Yeah.
Because when we like, Hef's made that song. What is it called? I don't know. Can't remember.
Not guilty.
Not from the area.
What you gonna do, like?
What you gonna do? Isn't that
Is that the one?
Pistol
that-
Beat Enzo
yeah,
featuring Hefs.
right? But anyway, shout out to them. You know.
Shout out.
Yeah,
And
shout out.
Elijah Yo, bro.
Elijah
Shout
Yo,
out to
yeah,
Elijah.
Elijah Yo is a big one. Same as Biggs
Yeah.
as well.
Bigs.
Yeah, Big 675.
But yeah, we talked to Elijah. He moved countries now.
Yeah,
Right?
he's in UK. I think he's stuck there.
Stuck there.
Yeah, because you know the
Oh,
restrictions and that.
restrictions. And
I don't know him personally. I'm just basing off what I saw on Insta.
Yeah.
Detective.
So those were the guys you guys listened to growing up in Australia. What about like other country?
I like Lil TJ, Lil Vonnie.
Right.
Bobby V.
Rich,
Mack.
Roddy
I love
Rich,
him.
bro.
Even the Islanders in America, Bobby V. Mack, wow, he's gangster, bro.
And
Switter in NZ.
Sweat it.
Yeah, it's a little group in Onehunga.
Right. How do you guys
Shy.
How do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Fuck.
But at the start, I was stupid about it. I was replying to people with 0 followers.
Like, yeah, man. Like, we knew the game. Like we knew that about trolls and that at the start. But like I don't think we were prepared for it mentally.
Yeah, no, I said to myself, I was like, I'm not gonna reply to the haters, you know. They first hate out, yeah, reply to them straight away. But now we're alright about it, like, we're gonna get hate no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna talk, but then when they see their actual photo, if you're one of
They're
them,
probably listening to us somewhere now.
yeah,
They probably love
yeah,
the
even,
song.
bro,
and
most
then
of the
it's
haters,
their time.
like,
It's their time they waste.
they'll bump
Yeah.
their head to the song, and they'll say they hate it.
Right.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Do you think internet trolls kind of fuel the whole area beef thing?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%. I think.
And like the pages of that, just pumping the whole content to it.
Those pages, they're all run by like 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds that don't have followers on their normal pages. So they make those pages so they can get heaps of followers and attention. They probably just go home and push themselves. No, yeah. They have no lives, those people.
Not yet. I was interviewing another artist like a week ago. We were talking about respect for the older people that were rapping before you guys, because you guys are a new generation. Everyone is new generation, you know.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about paying respect and people not paying enough respect to people that came before. Do you guys think that's important?
Yeah, it's important. 100%.
Like how we, in our culture, we show respect to our elders, in the game, like Hefs and all the OGs and all that, like Pistol P and Enzo and all that, show them respect.
Right.
They've done their stretch,
Yeah.
Right. And then down the line, what artists you guys want to collab with? Or you guys got a list of people you guys are working with? Or
Like in Australia?
in Australia or anywhere?
Oh, we have one with Mr. Enough from
Or
the
from
UK.
Right.
We already had that already done.
Yeah,
Just
but
waiting.
in the UK. I've got a few here.
Yeah.
Like before, we said collab with Hef that we made.
Right.
Lissy, you would have had one.
Yeah, far. No, that would have been done.
What happened to that?
So, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
It's
Just faded away.
Yeah. I guess it was those ones with like with keen eyes, and then you know, as time goes.
From the game.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mac 11.
Yeah, man.
You know?
You guys actually in the same label as Mac, right?
Yeah.
All of them, bro. Yeah.
What is it like working with Mac 11?
Oh, his work rate is crazy.
Crazy.
He'll do that one
Say,
take.
yeah.
He'll do his rap one take, do it again.
Because he's like energy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he brings a lot of energy,
man.
man. Brings heaps of energy, man.
He goes first, the whole group has energy.
Yeah.
Because he's been rapping for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
been
been
in
rap-
it for a while.
Does he give you guys game? Like, tells you the in and outs? Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
gives us advice. He goes good boys.
The way he says it with his energy.
Do this.
Yeah. Such a
Yeah,
standard.
sweet dog.
Right.
Mac, you watching?
2 or 3 years from now, where do you guys see yourselves?
In jail. What?
That sounds dumb.
No, hopefully living life, eh? Living lavish.
Living lavish, yeah, that's it.
Hopefully at the top, true.
Yeah, hopefully at the top. I guess we're trying to hit
If
to.
you, yeah, if you're not aiming for the top, then you know.
I mean, you guys only been rapping for like a year and a bit, and
Yeah.
seeing the fan base you guys are building, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
If you stay consistent, I guess you'll be there in no time, right?
Yeah,
Hopefully, praying for better days.
Better days. All we do about good and God, you know.
Yeah.
As we wrap up, is there any final shout-outs you guys like to make? Or should you go some?
Shout out to the Kiki Tucky boy. Shout out to the Woods.
Shout out to the 6 Up boys. 7.
Shout out to the 40 boys. Shout out to all the boys locked up.
Oh, happy birthday, Jimmy.
Happy birthday, Jimmy. Jimmy Farno.
Oh yeah, I did it. Alright, that's it.
Cut.
Taylor's he. Rickatonga on the scene, air shag.
And it's Lily. You're watching DME TV.
DME, let's go!